Welcome to the Desert OnDeck podcast with your hosts, Santi'd and Zaydar.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Desert on Deck. Man, the World Baseball Classic's been getting really wild up in here. Pool play, as the recording of this, has just ended, and we're finally getting down to the finals. So let's get down and dirty, man. Let's get down and dirty. Spring training, it's been happening, but honestly, not a lot of big headlines coming out of spring training. And if there are, then we're not paying attention because, World Baseball Classic's here. So let's get on to the major storylines. Zaydar, want to talk about the major storylines?
Yeah. As of this recording, Mexico's about an hour separated from a heartbreaking loss to Italy, meaning they are eliminated, putting Team USA through really a heart-wrenching way to get into quarterfinals. It was close. They probably shouldn't have lost that one to Italy if they really wanted it. But now they're on to the next round. It sucks to see Mexico out this way. Because they really had some talent there.
It really does suck to see Mexico die and just not even try to, have anything, do anything. Mexico, obviously, in any world competition, seems to be inconfident, even in soccer, which we seem to be decent at, but even then we can barely get out of pool play ourselves. Again, Mexico died when they needed them most. The offense died, and the pitching staff was as useless as anything else has been. I don't know why we went all in on Brazil and then proceeded to lock out on every other team. USA, we had a closer chance with USA than we did Italy, but to be honest, Italy did beat USA. And so awful from Mexico. Come on, man. Orderly way. Come on, man. Damn. Did we do anything?
What happened?
What you saw it? We got piped down. It was not fun. Italy came out of nowhere. I think that's what we're gonna talk about next. Italy. Where did this come from? Why are they this good now? They should not be moving like this. Why are they moving like this, Zaydar? Tell me. Why are they moving like this?
Well, I remember watching the broadcast, and it was mentioned that the guy, their manager, forgot what his name was, Francisco something or other Cervelli, he traveled 15,000 miles in Italy just to find baseball players. So it shows where they are baseball-wise. But I guess when you're that dedicated, something's going to happen,
Yeah.
Because they just went 4-0.
Yeah, I
And
guess.
they say they're going to put a statue of him in Rome.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, they built a nice baseball stadium in Rome. So for some reason, Aaron Nola decided to be the greatest pitcher of all time for no reason today. He should not be this good, especially at this point of his career. He is not moving like this, except against Team Mexico. I guess he really has that Italian blood in him, and honestly, the Frappuccino thing that they used to do, I don't like that. I think it's a little bit. But to be honest, I probably didn't like it because it was going against my country. I feel like we're really focused on Italy here. I think we should talk about the granddaddy of them all. You already know who I'm gonna talk about.
We gotta hear it. I want to hear your little grand.
We gotta talk about Brazil. What a team! Manny Ramirez's son and Bo Bichette's brother came out there and they did so good, man. I mean, when they got mercy ruled by Mexico, and then they probably got mercy ruled by Italy, and then they locked in a bit against Team USA, which should have been a red flag for any Team USA fans, but then they proceeded to choke again. And then they started walking people. They just gave out runs. They were like, it was like Halloween. It was like, trick or treat, smell my feet, give me something good to eat. I don't think they know this. I don't think Brazil knows this, but Halloween is actually very much, it's like the devil's worshipping day. Well, actually, you're going to change that. It's actually the day that Brazil gives out free runs. So, kids, if you go trick or treating this year, Brazil's gonna
Okay,
give
from
you some
Brazil.
free runs, man. Yeah. You know,
Yeah,
Brazil for trying to reinvent Halloween, man. That's so kind of them.
yeah,
Unfortunately,
yeah.
it was not kind for the final box score, as Brazil got mercy ruled once, and then should have been mercy ruled in the USA game. And then, awfulness. Let me actually search up Brazil's scores in general. Brazil baseball classic, just to see how were they doing? How were they moving?
They went
Cause
0-4.
well, yeah, I know they went 0-4. Oh my god, that means the like all-time um Great Britain team beat them. That's crazy.
Yeah,
My
but they
god.
had like Dodger legend Trace Thompson.
You're right. Oh, how could I forget
He
that?
made that catch in right field, robbing the home run.
You're right. You're right, man. So okay, so they got belted by Great Britain, but they did score one run. They probably got mercy ruled by Italy. No, they didn't. Oh, hold up, where's the game against Italy? Great Britain. Damn. Oh my
The-
god.
It's nice to
Brazil,
see
Italy, yeah,
baseball
they got
growing in
piped
Brazil.
down. Yeah, they got shut out. So they scored a grand total of nothing. I think they scored like they really scored in the USA game, which I think we need to have a conversation about USA. The fact that they let Brazil score 5 runs when they could barely score, when they scored a grand total of like one in the other against the other 3 teams in the thing. Low-key not a good sign. And that was shown against Italy because my god, it was looking really bad for the USA there. Would you have any
Yeah.
concerns for the USA coming into the when it's just knockouts and like it's just one
Well,
game?
now the USA is moving into a quarterfinals game against Canada. So this should be interesting because Canada kind of dominated their division up there, Pool A. They beat Puerto Rico and Cuba, which is kind of low-key kind of impressive, at least for that pool. So last year we mercy ruled them by like the 6th inning, but I think USA's got to lock in. They got to figure out a way to actually get their pitching staff working at all, and most importantly, get the offense off the ground. I mean, they were kind of driving themselves into a hole against Italy and honestly, except for that one inning against Mexico. So if they can't lock up their starting rotation or their offense, then we got to figure out something because this Canada team is not messing around at all. You
No,
can see they're serious this time.
nope. And like low key, we were making fun of them a bit in the first World Baseball Classic video we made, but of course, they seem to have taken that personally, and they are very much super
Yeah,
locked in. As we record, Team Venezuela, I think, is going against the Dominican Republic. Either that or the stream just ended. No, I think it's still going on. But obviously, so that is Pool C. Is it? No, Pool Season. Okay, so that's Pool A. Pool A had Puerto Rico, which actually I thought they're pretty good for
they are pretty
them
good, and they
having a lack
advanced.
of the stars. Yeah, they did pretty good.
Yeah, and honestly, it broke my heart when Panama got eliminated. That was
Yeah.
a rough one to stomach because I really
Yeah.
love that team.
Yes.
But
Colombia didn't make it.
what are they doing? What is Colombia even
You
doing?
literally, what do they even do? Cuba got eliminated. This one was shocking to me. I thought Cuba was
That was
gonna make it.
wild.
I wasn't
Cuba,
expecting. I thought it was gonna be Cuba and Puerto Rico that made it. I didn't expect Canada
yeah,
too.
but especially because over the last 100 years, Cuba's dominated baseball next to the Dominican Republic, and all of a sudden they're just not in it.
Oh yeah.
It's
Well,
mind, I think is mind blowing.
I guess that's what happens when you don't let the people that left your country play for you. There's a situation going on around my house. There's a bunch of ambulances going around. Sounds like it's near
Oh
the
snap!
church. Hopefully, don't want to outplay themselves to death. But of course, Cuba killed themselves by not letting people that deflected leave and play for their team. So that means, I mean, I guess they let some people play, but low key, they just deciding to not
Yeah,
doing that kind of killed them. So let's talk about Pool C. Pool C was Japan and friends beat up other teams. I mean, it was not fair. Japan was like literally not fair. A team that shocked me though was Australia. Um,
Australia, they nearly pulled off the upset against Japan, but I was stunned when they like beat Chinese Taipei like out of nowhere. Pitching staff just locked in. I'm like, whoa,
yeah, no, man,
that was
those Aussies, they just get a couple more pitching arms out there, but they could really upset, and they they had me, they had me for a second. Not gonna lie, they had me for a sec, but of
yeah.
course, Japan always wins, lol, and Japan goes undefeated in this pool. Not
Again,
shocked. Again.
I gotta know who woke up and it's like, yes, we shall always have the Czech Republic with their electrician pitcher going up against Japan.
Oh, he's too famous now. All right. So of course, right now the winner of Pool D and the runner-up has not been decided. As I'm looking, I will keep refreshing. I will keep this live as we keep going. But currently, the pool is this: Korea will be facing Pool D's the pool winner of Pool D. United States will be facing Pool A's winner, which is Canada. Puerto Rico will be facing Pool B's winner, which is actually shockingly Italy. And Pool C will be facing Pool D's runner-up. So I pray for whoever faces Pool D. I pray for you. Then after that, we go on to the semifinal. Then after that semifinal, we go on to the final in Miami on March 17th. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be great. That is next week, of course. Yeah, that's next week. Oh, wow. We're almost there. That is 4 days before my birthday, too. Wow. We have to talk about the final pool here, though. Pool D. Zaydar, what did you think about Pool D?
Pool D. Well, let's see. Pool D, that would be which guys? That's the ones in
Yeah,
the
Dominican
Dominican Republic,
Republic.
Venezuela, right?
Yeah, Venezuela, Dominican Republic, Nicaragua. Did I say that right? Israel,
Yeah, no, probably.
and that's it, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
Netherlands.
there you go. Oh, that was actually kind of interesting to watch. I did enjoy that.
Yes.
I saw Dusty Baker as the manager for Nicaragua. I'm like, ooh, they could surprise.
Yeah, they could
They didn't.
surprise. Yeah, no, man. I
They
was
got
thinking
walked
that
off.
too. And they got walked off. Yeah, I know. It was crazy. A lot of walk-offs happening in
Yeah, I don't
the
think we'd
World
ever had
Baseball.
a walk-off home run before, and then all of a sudden this one gives us multiple.
Yeah, multiple. Nah, man, they've been moving like that. That just shows how serious these people are taking this
Yeah,
little
classic.
classic.
Yeah, but Pool D was that was interesting to watch. That was, for lack of a better word. I mean, it was kind of weird. But Venezuela and the DR kind of just dominated everything. And then people on Twitter blew up when they saw Israel get eliminated
I
for
mean,
political
yeah.
reasons.
Well, I think that loss was promised to them 2,000 years ago. Um, especially that butt whooping from the Dominican Republic that was promised to them 3,000
Ooh,
years ago.
that
Um,
was rough.
yeah. I mean, the Dominican Republic. That's my pick to win the. That's my pick right there, man. They're really good. They're like crazy good. My
If
God.
Mexico pulled off a win against Italy, then my pick would have already been broken and shattered into a million pieces.
You chose Italy?
No, I picked the U.S.
Picked the U.S. Oh, you're right. You picked
Yeah.
the. Oh man, really? You picked the U.S. I mean, they're
Well,
really
that was a week
good,
ago.
but
I mean, but now looking at how they played against Italy and even Brazil, the fact that Brazil scored like 8 runs, I'm like,
yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, can we talk about how Derek Screwball saw that he gave up a first pitch homer to a Great Britain player, and he decided, nah, I'm going home. I'm gonna be a Tiger. I'm
He
chill
just
with the
left.
Tigers. Yeah, 100%.
Well,
They
he's only gonna
like
be a Tiger for 1 more year.
yeah, one more year, man. Then he's gonna come to well, he's actually gonna be sitting at home because we might have a lockout next year,
Oh, that's right.
me and Zaydar are terrified because we don't know what we're gonna cover. What
Well,
are
we'll
we
go
gonna
cover the
do?
rundown.
What
We
are we
have to
gonna do?
cover all of Bryce Harper's comments he's gonna be making.
Oh, you're right. We're gonna be live every night. Oh, me and Zaydar, we're gonna be living under a cave, man. We're gonna lose all of our funding, bro. We're gonna be poor. Oh no. Anyways, so that's basically all the teams. Um, in my honest opinion, I still believe in what I said. Dominican Republic's winning this. There's like literally,
Yeah.
I literally do not believe like there's any other way. Oh damn, it ended. Is the game over? Game over? Is it?
It might be.
It might be over because the stream's off.
I
Let
think
me
it's
see.
over.
It might be over. All right. This is live news. I mean, not live news when you're listening, but yeah, Dominican Republic wins, so they're the number 1 seed. Dominican
They are going to have
Republic
to face
wins.
Japan. I think.
No, that means Venezuela is gonna go face Japan. Good on them. Good luck. Oh, they might have something. They might have a decent chance. They actually, no, they have a chance. Yeah, they have a
And
solid
then,
chance.
yes, I mean, they got Ronald Acuna Jr. by themselves. They have a chance. That's just
Yeah,
him. The
yeah,
Dominicans are going to have to go face Korea.
yeah.
It'll be fun.
Yeah, this is gonna be good.
That sounds like we got some fun quarterfinals on our hands.
Yes, so that means okay. So it's lined up to be exactly how I wanted it to. I think the final is gonna still be Dominican Republic versus Japan, but that means it'll be funny if the Canada upset United States. That'd be so funny.
Yeah. Hey, who on
Um,
this list is your underdog pick
my
to
underdog
really
pick
surprise
is
everybody?
Italy.
Yeah, mine was
Easily.
also Italy.
Yeah.
I picked
If they
Canada
go
here.
all the way, I'm like, if they go all the way, if they
Bro,
win, no. If they make it to the finals, I will. And this isn't on it. Record this, clip this, put this on a short. I will buy a San Diego Padres jersey and go to a Dodger game and start defending the hell out of all the Padres players. Pin that right there. Pin that right there.
all right, you will see it in the clip, and it will get views.
And if
people
they
will have
win,
no.
and if no,
Okay.
I'm gonna add on to it. If Italy wins, I'ma go to a Dodger game in an Astros jersey, and start calling all the Dodger people crybabies, bro. That is what this is all on here. This is real. And if they don't make it out of the quarterfinals, ignore this. This does not exist. This is fake news. But
Yeah.
you see, I'm getting too bored, man. I need to calm down. Cause low key, one day my bets are gonna like actually catch up to me, and I'm actually gonna have to do one.
I remember during free agency, you bet you were gonna get like a buzz cut if somebody signed with the Angels.
I said no. I said I was gonna get buzz cut. The Angels like made the playoffs, and they did.
Okay,
Indeed, did not
so
make the playoffs. Or yeah, I said, you know, I'm good. Put that deal on as well. If the Angels somehow make the playoffs, the very safe Angels make the playoffs, I will get a buzz cut. Clip that too. Put that in a clip.
that would
Name it the many dares of Santiago. Santi'd.
gladly.
Yeah. Man, we got way off track.
Canada, they could try and
Canada.
upset the U.S.
Oh, Canada. Oh, Canada. Well, I mean, like I said before, the USA obviously I think has the best team on paper, but they also have Arson Judge, who was super clutch in the moment. Oh my God, he's so clutch. And then Canada has the Naylor brothers, so
Not bad, not bad at all.
not bad.
And that like top prospect guy Owen Casey on the Marlins or something,
Yeah.
been going off.
Oh man, he's working for that spot. Well, let's take a look at who we might have scheduled to pitch. Against Canada. Do we have the pitching matchups already? Who would pitch? Who's on the USA pitching staff?
I know we're gonna have Paul Skeens pitch the semifinals, assuming we don't blow it and our offense doesn't die. No,
Maybe.
so
Probably, yeah.
jump.
I mean, we had all-time great go out there and we had all-time great USA player Nolan McLean go out there and pitch a beautiful game.
Brilliant.
Yeah, brilliant game. I think.
Can we just talk about how? Can we just talk about how the fact that Italy uses espressos as their celebration, but in the Olympics, caffeine is considered PEDs, like what Jerkson Profar uses.
Oh, Jerkson, you know what? That's a great cut through to what we need to talk about. So, you wouldn't believe we got tested for PEDs again. Guess who did it? Oops, I did it again. In the words of Britney Spears. Jerkson Profar got busted for PEDs again. My God, did it again. So for some reason, he did it again. I don't know why. He is he like always using PEDs? Should we like investigate his whole season? I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't know.
it's kind of
Like,
weird. I knew he was friends with Tatis, remember that? But
yeah,
like,
I mean,
this is not another level.
yeah. Um, that's weird. Um, I think we should investigate that more. Something else we need to talk about. Going back to the World Baseball Classic, Yu Darvish isn't on the team, and Japan is devastated. Uh, they like I saw a photo of them like having his jersey up in the dugout, and it made me think, my God, did he die or something? No, he's just not on the team. Like I don't know why they're acting like homie died. It's crazy. With
Yeah,
it's crazy,
that's
man.
Japan for you though.
Yeah, I guess. Um, Kershaw. Kershaw. Oh, he was warming up in the pen. Yeah, that's how down bad America was. They were gonna throw old man Kershaw out there to pitch, and we love Kershaw here on the show, man. He's all time great. Me and you can both agree
But
though. We should
in,
not let that guy pitch one game.
not this far, no. Not unless we're winning
No.
like 20-0.
Oh my God. Imagine he starts. Imagine we have Kershaw start. I'm gonna laugh if he starts Game 5 or like the first
That would
game
be
of like.
wild.
Oh my God, I'd be so seated for that. But yeah, we basically talked all we could talk about pool play, and we was expecting this to be a shorter episode because we was low key in a bad mood because of Mexico, but we just low key recorded an average episode of Does It on Deck. So good on us. Look at us. So obviously I think that's basically it. Okay, so let's get on to the sports cap. Sports cap. You got any sports cap you want to do? You want to help me out with sports cap, Zaydar? You've been keeping up with other sports. I know NFL's been getting
You
really
know,
good.
the Raiders seem to be geared up with that first round draft pick to
Oh
go
yeah.
sign for draft Fernando. You know, they just traded Gino
Fernando.
to the Jets,
Hmm.
so this should be fun.
Yes, sir.
And on the Kershaw note, speaking of old men, Andrew McCutcheon signed with the Rangers.
Well, how could we forget about that? Our second episode was like talking all about like him, like all about like one of the jokes was that he wasn't on the team and he's finally on the team. He's with the Rangers. So good on Unk. NFL free agency's going wild. Max Crosby got traded to the Ravens. Ravens got cold feet and blue balled the Raiders and just gave Max Crosby back. I think Raiders are gonna be a Super Bowl contender this year. This is their year. No bias whatsoever. And I don't think the Chargers are gonna win the West this year. I just don't think they got it in them. And of course F1 actually started. So good on F1. George Russell won. Good on him. I think one of our friends might be happy. Have you checked in on her lately? See if she if she approved of the
I have
George Russell one.
I heard she's pretty happy actually. I haven't spoken a lot to her, but she's happy.
Yeah, man, well, that's good on her. Good on her. We always love March Madness gonna start up soon. Get it ready for that. NBA, Bam, 83 points. He broke Kobe's record. What a crazy week in sports. We've had the World Baseball Classic. And obviously that's its whole deadline. But there's a reason why I do the sports thing at the end of every episode, just in case y'all like want to hear like our reactions of it. I don't know why. But my God, how do you feel about that? Kobe's record broken. By Bam, man.
Just the game's gotten crazy. It's enough offense to where Bam went from a guy you might know, but now everybody knows him. And you love to see that in sports. Somebody who's maybe not quite a household name, even if if you're an NBA fan, you might know him. An average fan might not of like just sports in general, but now you know his name. It's nice to see
Oh
players like
yeah.
step up to the next level.
Yeah, man. Everyone's gonna be saying Bam now, so Kobe doesn't have a legacy anymore, y'all. I'm sorry to say it. So stop saying Kobe. Throw away your Kobe Bryant jerseys. It's over, man. It's over. Um, that's been happening in the NBA and the NHL. It's just chugging along. NHL is chugging along. March Madness, okay, of course, starting again. So NASCAR. Tyler Reddick's streak is finally over. Blaney wins at Phoenix, which I thought should have gone to Bell, but thank God it didn't go to Bell. I don't like Bell. But yeah, that's basically it. Soccer's chugging along. Oh, FIFA World Cup's coming up soon, so that's gonna be great. But we're focused on
2
the.
international competitions on 1 year.
I know, man. We're spoiled.
First week
Sports fans are spoiled. If you're
baseball.
a sports fan in
Yeah.
the big like 26, you're spoiled, man. Well, this is a good time to be alive. Just ignore everything else. Me and Zaydar will be recording an episode of Desert on Deck, wherever we are, every week, or maybe every like 2 episodes every week. We don't know, but we will try and get episodes out to y'all. We try and hustle these out. So if we were ever to be at war, we still give you an episode out because just that's the people we are. That's the people we are. We will be recovering the women's sports. Should we do that? Should we cover the women's sports? Oh,
Yeah,
the women's baseball league starting this year. Ooh, I remember
yeah.
that.
Totally get that.
Yeah, we should cover that. Hopefully, y'all. We're trying to try and do more stuff here on Desert on Deck. Of course, we're gonna post some shorts, and we're having a good time doing those. We're gonna try and finish the World Baseball Classic stuff. I try and record my videos, and then every time I do something, that team always does something. So, of course, and I have to redo the whole thing because, well, I forget to include that in Japan they just keep whooping people's butts. But anyways, I think that's all we have, right, Zaydar? I think we've talked our talk.
Yeah, I think we kind of covered everything we got so far.
All right, so once again, y'all, God loves you. God bless you. Jesus loves you. Jesus is King, and God loves every single one of you, unless you're a fat kid named Kennedy. Me and Zaydar, we're very grateful for y'all, right? Zaydar, we're very grateful for the viewers.
Oh, absolutely. Every single one of you. We love you so much.
Yes, we love you so much. But not that homophobe, not that homo way. We just love you in just, in a very lovey way. Anyways, we hope to see you very soon. And of course, we haven't had to have a breaking news episode yet where we just get on and we have to talk about something because it's just breaking news. Opening day is almost here, y'all. World Baseball Classic. Very good. The show, MLB The Show, is almost here. It's a great time to be a baseball fan. And, of course, we'll see y'all on the flip side.
Peace.
Peace.
This has been the Desert on Deck podcast. Stay cool and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.